you and I. Transformation, you and I can soon.
I don't need a speaker. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Chairman, ladies and gentlemen. Actually today I am an accidental speaker because I wasn't prepared to be a speaker. I was supposed to be here to provide encouragement to the speakers just by being a spectator. But somehow I was roped in. Therefore, I have to have a speech. Okay. Transformation, you and I. What is transformation? Is it a process? Are there procedures? Do you need a catalyst? Is it natural? Or is it deliberate? Now, if you were to just look around us, you find that life itself is a transformation. Remember when you were born, a baby in your mother's arm, to the time when you enter into the primary school, and you went on to your secondary school, and eventually you graduated from the university of your choice, hopefully. Now you will notice that over the years, when you were a baby to a graduate, what happened throughout these 18 years? This was a natural transformation. Was it deliberate? Was it conscious? Or was it something that just happened to everyone? Were you aware of it? What actually happened? Now, what actually happened during the first 18 years of your life can be seen as a life transformation that every human, in fact, every creature undergoes. Whether you are an animal or you are a human or even a superhuman. Now, borrowing from Maslow hierarchy of life, first you have got the basic needs. Now you need to breathe, you need food, you need love, you need protection from the sun, from the cold wind, and then you proceed further to social needs. You need recognition, you need to have a name. Then you proceed to the next stage called status need, where you need to have an identity, not just a human being. You have to be a person that commands respect in your family, as a husband perhaps, as a father, grandfather, and so forth. Then eventually we go to the next level of status. Status, you need to have some kind of recognition where you can put yourself above the average person in society. For example, you aspire to improve yourself from a general worker, maybe to a supervisor, to a manager, and so forth. Then obviously the next stage is self-actualization, where you aspire to be what you actually want to be. You see, for example, you may be learned as a teacher, as a lawyer, as a businessman, but you aspire to be, let's say, a singer. That's why there are many cases where a person having reaches his epitome of life, suddenly switches to a different kind of aspiration. Maybe from a lawyer to a singer, or you may even depart from your ordinary work and become a social worker. And that is where your longing becomes more apparent. But I think that it does not end there. The next level should be spirituality, where we really understand ourselves and we are prepared to give ourselves to others. That much we should have. But the Maslow hierarchy of needs stop at self-actualization, because this next level of spirituality is very debatable. But I believe all of you here who are so fortunate to be able to be here to spend our time encouraging each other, because we are blessed. We got to recognize that there are billions of people out there who are living from day to day, from hand to mouth. They do not have the opportunity like us, because we are channels. We are gifted. We are the chosen ones instead. And therefore, being the chosen one, we got to recognize that we cannot depart from being a channel. The channel to deliver services to our family, to our neighbors, to our community, to the nation, to the world. And that is what we are actually here for. Transformation from self to transformation to service to the world. So unless we consistently understand why we are here, we will falter and reduce ourselves to receiving services from others. But as long as we are convinced and committed that we will continue to be a channel, we will have the strength, the encouragement, and the light to provide that service. We are here today not only as individuals, but as part of an organization. We can understand that we ourselves can provide service, but as an organization, because of the synergy, we can provide more services. Organizations has the tremendous capacity to provide much more services and more valuable services. There are opportunities abound everywhere. Because of these opportunities and this commitment, there was be able to provide a wide variety, myriad of different types of services. There are organizations such as the Rotarians, the Kiwanians, the Lions, and so forth. They are all creative organizations. And we have this time-honored aspirations to make use of ourselves as true human beings. So, we have to be constantly aware of this blessing as a channel for good. Do you all agree with me?
Yes.
I couldn't hear you. Do you all agree with me?
Yes.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.